a submission by Itsumo
In
Night.
this video, I will explain why VTubers and streamers in general even use Twitter, because we are all essentially anime drug dealers peddling samples of virtual crack to people. The goal of a VTuber's Twitter account is to lure people into your live streams where you will hopefully convert them into hopeless addicts. But first, let's talk about where it all goes wrong. A lot of VTubers start their Twitter accounts with the right intention, end up being hopelessly addicted to the digital smack that other people are putting out. To put it simply, a lot of us come in with the intent of being content producers and end up being content consumers. Which is fine. It's totally fine. Lots of fine things for sale today, stranger. What are you buying? How to do it properly? Well, stay a while and listen. The third one is the most important. Skip to the third tip if you're short on time. Please. Firstly, you should limit the amount of time that you use Twitter. In an ideal world, you would really only open up the app at all to upload content and then immediately peace the fuck out. Secondly, carefully curate the type of content that you release on Twitter. It would ideally be streaming adjacent. Clips of my best stream moments have worked
I assume these are scripted, but they're so fucking good in the way, like the metaphors that he gave, the jokes that he's made are
really
awesome.
Well. Shitposts and memes can get really good engagement if you're clever, but they won't really lead people into your streams. Why?
Okay.
Content consumers are notoriously picky with the content that they consume. If the majority of your streamers signed up for shitposts, your transfer rate of Twitter followers to stream watchers will be very, very low. It's like watching a YouTube channel that started off doing makeup tutorials, attempt to pivot into destination travel content.
Right.
It's not even a slow bleed. Their views will literally drop off a cliff. It's bad. Third, try to make every piece of content that you make spark emotion. I think this is the key to making content that gets good engagement. An example, it's not enough to just be funny. You have to be outrageously funny in that the viewer thinks that it's both funny and that it'll piss someone off. Or cringe funny, you know? It's both funny and it reminds the viewer about something about themselves that's really embarrassing that they'd rather not acknowledge. And so on, you know, stuff like that. The road to mastering this piece of advice is to think like your target audience and give them what they want. Honestly, this right here might be the single most important piece of the puzzle to making great content across all platforms. Give your audience stimulating content that draws out really powerful emotions within them. Give it to them in digestible little 10 to 30 second bites with polished editing to smooth out the experience. A piece of content that successfully draws out emotions will get the follow. And then a follower that sees multiple tweets from you that stimulate them will check out your streams. Huh? I know. It's boring. It's not flashy. It won't get you overnight success. But what it will do is it will ensure steady growth. Your rate of converting.
I don't think that's boring at all, but I think it requires a good clippable moment, and it requires work to sift through your content and find those gems. I think the emotion part he spoke about is really important, which is why I think it goes against the term content creator. When you say content creator, it feels very much like a machine, like a business, but you're not in the business of just making stuff. You want to provide an experience and some kind of emotional engagement.
Twitter followers to stream watchers will improve dramatically. So, let's summarize in the most crass way possible. As a VTuber, think of Twitter as your corner where you sell crack. Give out tiny little samples to people that wander by. You want your product to be the good shit. Like 90% pure, undiluted Colombian dynamite. Get them high as fuck. Make them hungry for more. And then
Colombian dynamite mentioned.
Let them know that you're about to go live in 30 minutes. Tonight, you'll be eating 100 nuggets on stream for their entertainment.
What?
Oh!
Did he ever do a hand cam like this? There's no way, right? What is tools like JSON 2 video? Yeah, it requires consistency. And I mean, it requires some dedication to that, just like with everything else. Literally, like with everything else, it's just quality content. There's really no shortcuts. There's really no shortcuts. Hey, you! Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button. And I'll see you in the next video.